So let's start, the question posed is, how do you get management on board with social media?
So I have 4 items to suggest for senior management. The first is to have them set up their LinkedIn profile and to not talk about it in terms of social media or B2B or selling, but to talk about it in terms of reputation. Because I think every business professional can understand that. And brand might be too wonky for some people, but reputation appeals to all of us as individuals. So a LinkedIn profile, and I can't imagine a CEO or senior member of management who wouldn't want to have an outstanding profile, and that is a great place to start. Also take control of your own LinkedIn profile for your company. What LinkedIn is doing is just starting out with some basic generic information, and I sure wouldn't want my company to just be described with generic information. I'd want to take control of that and put my message on that profile. The next thing I would do is teach senior management how to set up Google alerts for their own name, and this speaks back to ego. I've also taught senior management, members of senior management, how to set up Google alerts for their children's names in the interest of personal safety or privacy concerns. Probably that's the easiest place to start. If you can get a member of senior management to attend a webinar, that would be a great thing if it's something that piques their interest. And then the 4th item I would suggest is a tool called Xobni. It's Xobni. It's the word inbox spelled backwards. It's an add-on to Microsoft Outlook. And it is not so much a social media tool itself, but it draws from social media tools like Facebook and LinkedIn, so that when you receive an email from a person, you see their picture and you have access immediately to their profile. I think this will help most members of senior management to understand the importance of brand management and personal reputation management, and that leads us more into how do we engage with clients and customers.
I'm going to pull back the curtain for anybody who thinks that they have control. You never had control. The conversation is going on with or without you. It may not look like, when you look at the water, that there's things underneath the water, but there's a lot of things. You can either stick your head in and create a conversation, or the conversation will go on without you. So for those of you who think you have control, change your mindset immediately, because it's going on with or without you. And I think there's several things that you can do, and it's an education process. There's a lot of people who out there who just don't get it, and those who even, just because you're in the social media world doesn't mean you get it. I talk to hundreds of people a week that still think that it's about me, promoting me, getting my name out there. And then if you go in with that kind of mentality, it's going to come back, and you're not going to get the results that you want, because social media, by definition, is social. You're creating relationships just like you would in this room. You don't just walk up to somebody and start selling your product. It is creating relationships, adding value to other people, and I think through just an education process with your upper management, it unfortunately is the best way and the only way. And if they don't think that the world of marketing has changed, then you've got to help wake them up to it.
We have clients